Hi, this is Tanner, Risa, and Willa. In March of 2021, we left on a plane from America to live in Germany, a country we had never stepped foot in before. We had a goal to live internationally and learn more about the world. So far, our experience has been life-altering. This video is our second vlog from our weekend spent in the Harz Mountains. Located more or less in the middle of the country, the Harz Mountains are known for its fairy tale castles, charming small towns, winter and summer sport activities, steam train railways, and incredible natural beauty. In this video, we try the infamous giant cream puff from the area and warm up with a delicious soup made from local ingredients.
Welcome back to part 2, everybody, of our time here in the Harz Mountains. I'm standing outside of this bakery and trying to go get the cream puff, name down here, because I don't remember the actual name in German, but we've heard that this is the thing to get when we're in this area. We just walked past this place and I think it's in the window here, so we're just wrapping up our first night and we're really excited to try this.
Daddy peanut cream.
Daddy's gonna bring you cream?
Peanut cream, Maria. The salad.
Daddy's bringing cream to Willa? And you're excited?
That's a Maria.
I'm excited too.
So I came out with a few different things. This one, she loaded this baby with cream, fresh cream, so Marissa is gonna absolutely love this. But we are gonna take this back to our hotel so we can sit down and enjoy it. It's fairly chilly out. We decided to take it back to our hotel to enjoy it a little better, not on the cold street. So just two things. Heisen means like giant or big, and then Windbeutel is the name of this pastry or dessert, and so this, she's like, it's more like just Windbeutel, and not so much of the giant. But when she filled it up with cream, yeah, you'll see in a second.
I'm really excited. Willa's gonna freeze. Oh my goodness.
I mean, that looks pretty big to me, but I'm sure that they get much bigger, huh?
Looks so good to me.
So this is a pastry that is beautifully designed. It looks like it's gonna have a crunchy outside, soft in the middle. We don't know a whole lot about it, but we do know that many people have told us this is something that we needed to try while we were in the Harz Mountains. And it's covered in powdered sugar as well, split in half. It's got some cherries. We're not huge cherry fans, but I think that this is gonna be a fun dessert to try.
The cherries look very sweet, so they've definitely been soaked in a sugar thing, and they also like are almost in a jelly, it seems. So I would assume it's just packed in with sugar.
Yeah.
And the outside, you can tell already, it's airy. Like you can tell that it's been fried for sure, and that there's like bubbles within this. So it's a crunchy layer for sure. Oh my gosh. Should we open it up so everyone can see? How should we do it? This is gonna be a messy cake.
2, 3.
No, do it. They hear water in the cool. I want the mess.
Well, very full of cream. That was like,
That is so funny.
that was like biting into a pillow.
The cream is so light and so good. We look so funny.
Yeah.
Willa?
And on their face.
Is it on our face? You want to try some?
Yeah.
Use your finger. Is it cream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sahne.
You're gonna have to give her more cream.
Team.
We'll give you some more in just a minute.
Your face.
I'm sure it is. But overall, it is really nice because it's like crunchy, but then like as you bite into it, it's like super soft. I didn't really get too much cherry, to be honest, but the little bit that I did have wasn't too overpowering. So overall, it was a really fun one, and I'm gonna have to take a couple more bites to really get another perspective again.
So I was surprised. This is crunchy at first bite, but then it just melts in the mouth. Like it really does. And so I feel like this whole dessert is just like such a fun play on textures. You have creamy and cold and cool.
Yeah.
And then you have like room temperature, I guess, but crunchy, but then dissolves in your mouth. And then you get that extra punch of sweet from the cherries. And honestly, you need that cherry layer underneath. Even though it's really sweet, I feel like it just brings it all together. Because the cream, although it has a little bit of sweetness in it, it's just really like cool and refreshing. And then you get that sugar mixed with it. Really good dessert.
Yeah, honestly, I am a big fan of this just because the cream is so fresh. I think that's what makes the entire dish, is just how fresh and real this cream is. It's not any ready whipped from a can kind of thing. It's very nice.
I can't imagine this with ice cream though.
The lady at the bakery said that if you ate inside, you could get a scoop of ice cream as well with it. And I'm sure that would make it a lot different because then you have ice cream texture, which is a lot thicker, and it just brings out different flavors. So I think I would be a fan of having it with ice cream.
Oh yeah. Throw on more sugar, why not?
Yeah.
Plus then you get more textures and just flavors with it.
Yeah.
Thumbs up from us.
Absolutely. We just made it back to the Dry Annan parking lot where we decided to start our morning. It's warmed up quite a bit, surprisingly, with a storm kind of that's moving in. But when we left, we saw that there was this wooden barn slash house thing that had some signs for some soup and stuff, and the people are there now. We're gonna go and taste some of that soup. It looks like it's a split pea soup with sausage and such. It sounds fantastic.
Hülsenfrüchte.
Okay.
Gelbe Hülsenfrüchte. Sowas wie Linsen.
Ja.
Kennst du Linsen?
Ja.
Ja, sowas
Okay.
ja. Das wäre dann hier. Und zwar,
Okay, super.
jawohl, mit,
Und Bockwurst ist lokal, ja?
jawohl.
Okay.
All right, baby. What do we have, Willa? This is Erbsensuppe. He said it was very similar to lentils, and so it looks like there's carrots and some beans, and then we got ours with Bockwurst, which is a local wurst from this region. So I didn't quite fully understand what he was saying the difference was between one of the other ones, but we're pretty excited to have some, huh, Bubby?
Personally, I can just smell it and I feel like it smells so much like ham, hock, and bean soup. I don't know if that's just an American thing. That is what it smells like. The beans kind of look like a navy bean. They're definitely a white bean. So I think that's what's used in ham, hock, and bean soup.
So I did just confirm Erbsen is pea. So this is pea soup, but these are a different type of pea, not like a green pea. But yeah, Marissa did say it quite right. This smells a lot like ham, hock, and bean soup. I'm salivating over here, ready to try some, and Will is already digging in, blowing it. Oh yeah, this is a nice, hearty, savory meal. It's kind of salty, but like the flavors are really well. I would say that it is very similar to ham, hock, and bean soup in flavor. Whoopsie. You got some on your glove, honey. So it's a fairly mild flavor, but I can definitely taste like black pepper. And it looks like there's some sort of like maybe oregano or some other sorts. And that soup is... Okay, we'll take it off. It is dirty, huh? Did you get some soup on it? We'll have to clean it, huh?
This is not an easy task with Tanner.
No kidding. Oh, okay, so this bockwurst, we're gonna give it a try. not bad. It's not my favorite verse that I've had, but the flavors are still really good. And it's very juicy, you know, just sitting in this soup. It's nice and salty as well. There's not any chewy gristle or anything from that bite that I had. And the casing on the outside is very nice as well. I'm gonna guess that this is a pork verse, a pork sausage of some sorts.
Really good. I'm actually getting seasonings that are similar to a minestrone soup, but like it's like a mix between minestrone and ham hock and bean soup. That's what I would say if you're American or you know those recipes. That's what this tastes like to me. It's fun because you get the texture from the beans, so it's chewy in that fact, but it's like a thicker soup, and so that's also nice because it is hearty. It's gonna be filling up our bellies. We're hungry and we're cold. Perfect. Let me try a bite of that sausage. That was far different than I expected. It definitely has that crunch when you break through the casing, like that immediate kind of pop crunch in your mouth. But then it was like so smooth biting through the rest of the sausage. So that was really interesting. There's some sort of seasoning within here. I don't know what it is. It's mild. Good.
The more of the soup that I eat, I can agree with Marissa. It does taste like minestrone, minus a lot of the vegetables and the tomatoes. And then for the sausage, the more bites that we have of it, not the less that we like it, but the more that it kind of reminds me of the flavor of a traditional hot dog. Again, we know that the quality of the meat is much better and much different than what we would typically have in the States. So overall, this has been the perfect meal to hit right after the train ride. It's still only about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius outside, so we're very cold. You can see our breath. But this was perfect to share one bowl with the 2 of us, 2.5 of us.
It was so fun to try 2 dishes here in the Harz Mountains. One that we were recommended and another one that we just came across, which was really fun to step into. We love moments like that.
Yeah, for sure. We really enjoyed trying the different types of food. You know, the sweet cream puff and then the savory soup and the sausage. So it's fun to see the differences between foods from state to state within Germany.
We would love if you guys gave us more of your food recommendations in the comments below for this area, because we definitely want to make it back up here. We think it would be fun to participate in some of those adrenaline-filled activities up here and hit some other cute towns here in this region.
Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.